Well, wake up, people. It's one sober to another here. I'm Wayne, and I'm an alcoholic. Today's daily reflection for 25 September 2020. First things first. Let's go. Well, it's time to go. Let's get it. Some of us have taken very hard knocks to learn this truth. Job or no job, wife or no wife. We simply do not stop drinking so long as we place dependence upon other people ahead of dependence on God. Replace that with the God of your choosing or the higher power of your choice, just like we've spoke about before. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 98. And if AA is not your thing, this applies either way. Before coming to AA or in recovery, whichever is suiting for you, I always had excuses for taking a drink. She said, he said, I got fired yesterday. I got a great job today. No area of my life could be good if I drank again. In sobriety, my life gets better each day. I must always remember not to drink, to trust God, and to stay active in AA or my recovery, whichever your choice is. Am I putting anything before my sobriety? God and AA today. So, you already know by now, God and AA, you don't necessarily have to be intertwined with those two, but for me, as this alcoholic, I am. This is absolutely it. This is the definition for me. First things first. I have to put my sobriety ahead of everything else. When I was drinking, for that couple decades, I had excuses every single time I did. And these are all suiting. Wife or wife, wife or no wife, job or no job, it doesn't matter. Either one of those are an excuse to drink. Celebrate that I got married, celebrate that I got promoted, drink because I got fired, drink because I lost my wife, drink because it's my birthday, drink because the sun came up, drink because the sun went down, and on and on and on. And I'm certain a lot of you out there can relate to exactly what I'm saying, because if you remember drinking and you remember using, you had an excuse every single time you did, even if your best intention was to quit. Oh, I couldn't quit, drink. Oh, I couldn't stop, shoot up, and on and on. We make excuses for everything in our life. One of the biggest points of being sober for me is to be accountable for the choices that I make throughout my day. And as long as I don't pick up that first drink, like we spoke about yesterday briefly, I'm going to be all right. I don't have to worry about waking up with a hangover. I don't have to worry about missing work. I don't have to worry about getting sick from alcohol. All I have to do is live each day with the responsibility and accountability and gratitude and service to others in order to maintain my sobriety. Now, there are times where, life gets busy and you might be putting something ahead of your sobriety without even realizing it, such as like recording a bulk of videos, or your time is consumed with your occupation. You're a professional at something and you've gotten so wrapped up in it. And for me, it was true in some cases. I got so wrapped up in it, I missed meetings. I missed, my daily reflections. I missed speaking to you. And, those are kind of things that in my recovery process and my sobriety, those are what keeps me grounded and builds my spiritual foundation, which helps me. It might not be your thing. So, don't take that one, the way that it might not work for you, if that makes sense. Are you making excuses today for why you should drink? Because the world's a chaotic mess right now. And that's absolutely an out for some folks. And it could be an out for you, I don't know. But we have to maintain our sobriety and keep that in our sights and keep focused on what we really want. Do we want a better quality of life, or do we want to go back to the one we had? You know, how does your movie end? It's a video that I have on my channel. I'll put the card up above, but you know, we have to put our sobriety first and stop putting things ahead of it, because eventually we might forget. And that is a dangerous thing for us. You know, she said, he said. I always had excuses for taking a drink. You know, people are judgmental. People will do whatever they can to feel better about themselves, to include breaking somebody else down. And that may lead you back to a drink, but you just don't pick it up. You know, like I said yesterday. First things first, you know, I have to, as I said, and this is important, folks, keep the things in your life that are important. Keep your sobriety ahead of everything else that is going to drag you back to the drink or the drug, because ultimately that's what it's going to lead to if you don't pay attention. If God is your thing, keep your spiritual house in check. Keep your mental house in check. And definitely get out and do some exercises. Don't blame anyone else for your problems. Don't blame anyone else for, you know, why you don't have things. Get out there and take action, and don't let it be an excuse for you. Keep your sobriety paramount right here. And just keep on keeping on, people. If any of this has resonated with you, leave a comment below if you've gotten value out of this video. Hit that like button, because every time you do, this channel grows a little more. We get pushed out there and more people will see it, which is the whole point in the first place. Guess what? Ich muss jetzt arbeiten. I must go to work. Have a great day, folks. Keep on keeping on. Life's a garden. Dig it. I'll see you in the next one.